Hello YouTube, this is Telltale Computers, your host Charlie, bringing you another video, part 4 of swapping computer parts, cases, the whole 9 yards. As last video showed, I had everything hooked up in a new case with my AMD Ryzen setup, and I got it turned on, everything's running, and I'll show you guys a couple of benchmarks before I end that side of the build and finish off the other one. So here we go. Now, as you see my back door and whatnot. Now here's the system running. Got RGB on the top. And bring it over the side here. Get the pump light up. The video card is going. And so a little stutter here. Just the monitor for you. There you go. And we'll do heaven benchmark first, and then I'll do like 4 mark next. Now there's all maxed out settings. All the icon is turned up as high as I can go. And yeah, here we go. Now this system has two 290X MSI gaming 8GB video cards. It has a Ryzen 1600X, 16 gigs of DDR4, 256 Intel M2 Sata drive, a 3 TB drive, and a 2 TB drive as well. There's a Coolmaster 240mm radiator cooling system all in one. Has a total of 3 intake fans, 1 outtake fan, and 2 outtakes for the water cooling system. So, without further ado, here we go. There's the benchmark starting. And let's see what happens. At the moment, it's reading at 70 to 71 frames a second. Max so far is 79.3, mid is 29.1. This is scene 2 out of scene 26. It takes a little bit to run it, maybe like a few minutes, but it's not too bad. The graphics is clocked at 1030 core, and the memory is 1375 megahertz DDR5, so about 5,000 in total. So it's not doing too bad. There's no temperature, so I can't really show you that yet. But some of the games I've been running with the video cards, they get as hot as about 79 to 86 C. The processor maxes out about 60 on full load. That's all cores running at one time. And yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad of a system at all. So, well, scene 8 at 26, max frames is 186 now. Mid is still at 29. And this scene is 100 frames a second at the moment. They're not going to see the frames per second too well. But, say, even this out a little bit more. There you guys go. So, you know, wider view here. So it's not too bad. Sorry about that, I have a wide view angle for you guys. But apparently I'm using, I set up the wrong tripod for this camera. So I do apologize. But at least your 4 mark, it won't matter too much. So, we'll see what happens. Well, now I'm seeing 14 out of 26. So yeah, we're over halfway done now. Yay! When it's at the barracks scene is about 90. Mid frames a second is 13 now. But it's not too bad. It's probably doing 11 scenes, but it's all good. Here we got 88. just under 88. Little stutter in there. So it's still not too bad for 5 to 6 year old video cards though. The bandwidth on the video card is actually pretty good. That's the reason I still kept them. It's a 512-bit interface, memory interface, and the bandwidth is 384 gigs a second. That's the main reason I held on to them for so long. And to top it off, video cards got super high. They're probably getting cheaper now, so you probably see me with their AMD's new video card or maybe a 1080 GTX in the near future. So see how it goes. Yeah, eventually I like to get Threadripper, either the first gen or second gen, just to have fun, try it out, something new. But my Ryzen 1600X is pretty much all I need, theoretically speaking, because I don't have to go balls to the wall for an extra $1,500 to $2,000. Maybe for something special along the way, but not anytime soon. Here we are at the last scene. Again, 95.9 frames per second. Max is 231.2. Mid is 8.9. So you guys have it. Not too bad. Save that for later. And we'll put this app out. And we'll load up ForMark next. ForMark is a great shader benchmark. It is freeware, like having benchmark is. So it's not too bad. Free is always better than paying for it. Just my opinion. So here I think still maxed out from last time I did this. So here we go. Little warning sign. And there we have it. Give you guys a little view of the frames per second here. There you go. So far the top GPU is at 94 degrees. The bottom one's at 78. One core is at 800, 900. The other one's steady at 1030. That's not too bad. A turbo clock up to 1375 megahertz for the VRAM, VRAM, sorry. So it's not too bad. That's 1080p. All the eye candy you possibly get on this program. So overall, it's not doing too bad at all. Frames per second, it looks like 36, which is actually astounding for ForMark, because it's pretty much all about shaders. And AMD does have a lot on their plate for this, but it could probably do a little bit better. But yeah, there you have it for your benchmarks going. Now I do have 3D Mark, which I load up for you guys next. Well, it's a 64-bit version. Apparently I did forget to install it. Whoops. Sorry about that. But luckily it doesn't take that long to install. So, yeah. So step 2 is halfway done. That's what happens when your 3 terabyte drive crashes on you with all your Steam data on it, and you have to start from scratch. Luckily my internet speed is high enough that it didn't take me long to download all this again. But yeah. So here we go. Now in a future video of this system, I'll bring my 2K monitor later on and do a test on that for you guys too. So as you see how these video cards perform in a 2K benchmark. The plus side of these video cards though, they was brand new at 500 or something, and during the whole Bitcoin fanatic or fiasco, they went from being at 200 up to 500 again. And now since everything's finally slimming down, they drop back down to like 200, between 180 to 200 for the 4 gig version, and about 225, 250 for the 8 gig version. So they still have half their retail value still, according to eBay. Amazon has them for a little bit more, which is understandable. So it's not too bad. The generation, the card above these are the 295 X2, which is pretty much two 290s and one PCB. And that goes for about 180 to about 300 depending on what version it is. The high-end gaming edition ones from like Asus and whatnot are the $300 versions. The ones from AMD themselves are about 180 to 225. The other thing is they do come with an all-in-one loop for water cooling, so hopefully it keeps temperatures down. I haven't tried it yet. I still want to. So I'll probably get that card before I get anything else. Because I really love playing with like dual GPU cards. Because it's really fun. And you guys, well, this isn't installed. The system I'm recording all this on, I'm using Logitech C615 webcams. I'm using my i7 4770K system I used to use as a gaming system. Now it's my test bench. And I was testing Rayon FSX 5750s in Crossfire. While this is loaded, I'll give you guys a little tour. That's my test bench. I use that to test multiple GPUs. It has two 320 gig hard drives, a 256 Crucible SSD drive. And yeah, it's a pretty cool system. I swapped it out with the whole bug of Intel. I figure a test system can't do no harm. So that's the reason why. Sorry with the glare. It's still kind of sunny outside. I don't have anything to really block it with, besides my hand. So, yeah. And on top of that, there's a Blu-ray drive on top for installing different applications. Now, I've tested, this is my test bench for all types of GPUs, from whatever you fit in the motherboard. I have 850 watt EVGA C2 or C3 Gold Edition power supply. So this should handle everything I need. Because I can run both my 290Xs off of that thing with no problem. So yeah, I couldn't do it with my 1600X Ryzen CPU though, because it uses about 35-40 watts more than my i7. So yeah. Let's see. There's Time Spy. We got Fire Strike. More stuff this too. It's gonna take too long. I got a 200 megabit download, so it's gonna take too long. You guys see a little ball at the bottom of the screen there. You see what I'm talking about. But yeah. So I gotta get to my test bench, which in the future I'll be doing a lot more videos on that too. Because I have like 5 old video cards I want to try. I got a 250 GTS card I want to try. I think it's a 710 or 730 GT. I have like a super old AMD card. It's one of the super old Dell cards. I'll just throw it in there and see what happens. And yeah, and I have a I think it's an R6 R7 260X or 250X. I want like throw in there too. Followed by a 1050 GTX Ti. See what happens. Later on, I'll be ordering more video cards. So yeah. See here. Yeah, we'll leave the rest of the stuff alone because it's not necessary. So yeah, actually, you know what? We'll do this one too because that's actually one of the new tests that I haven't tried yet. So hope that a few minute delay here, get all this stuff installed for you guys. So yeah. So first we'll do Time Spy because I actually kind of wish they would do a game based on that because it would be really, really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Maybe give me ideas, different video cards on eBay that's used to try. And see if they still hold up to today's games. And I'll be happy to listen to your feedback. So, for it, here it starts. Load. So, load faster. That's right. Well, at least the plus, I guess, to see a real world environment, how these things actually perform. One about super enhancement components, like the fastest i7 or the fastest AMD processor compared with any card. Because that gives you guys a better idea of dollar to performance ratio. Because the system I'm running this off right now, total price was about $500 for the board, power supply. No, sorry, not power supply. Board, CPU, RAM, and cooler. About $500, $520. Yeah, everything else to it, they're coming about $1,500. So it's not too bad for a decent system. It renders great for video editing. It does gaming. So it does everything I need. You can even make videos as you play games. Not bottlenecking any of them. So it's pretty cool. I still wish I'd make a game about this. My name is Godzilla! Run! Yaka! Ah. That'd be cool as shit, though. Actually, you know what? Actually, this would be a great VR game. So, sit here. Oh, they're toast. Okay, now for the graphics test part 1. Also, you see the posters out in my background too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we got the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Penguins from Madagascar, TMNT, Crash, Sonic, a bunch of others. Let's see, a frames per second now is about 43, 42-ish. Looks pretty smooth at the moment. Don't see too much tearing or stuttering as I can tell at the moment. Don't know how it is for you guys to see the webcam or not, but let me know in the comments below, you guys see anything different or not. What is butterflies or holograms or not? This is like Halo. Graphic test part 2. Woo! Pleasure beard. Yeah, we like just dropping out at 26, going up to 30 here and there in some spots. Now in this part you see a lot of tearing or stuttering, which I assume is probably from the GPU being synced together, I guess. Because it has that 290X is being crossfire, they don't have a crossfire cable, so they don't have a direct sync link between the two. It's all software rendered. So that could be a reason why you see some tearing and stuttering throughout the jumps in frames. But still, honestly, still playable if this was an actual game or not. You satellite. Also, later on, I'll do some game footage too for this, like GTA 5 and whatnot. Here's a good example of how well it actually does play in actual games. There tests. Here's a CPU test, and the Ryzen 1600X is getting about 40 frames a second, and I average at about, let's say about 27. Which isn't bad. That dropped down in the teens. How many cores is utilized when it does this test? It has 6 cores and 12 threads. So, I assume most stuff like this uses about maybe at two or 4 cores at most. So, here's results. Got 64, 60. Wow. That's pretty funny. 64, 64. So, it's not too bad. There's the Ryzen core, the GPUs. So, it's not too bad. And we'll do one more benchmark here. We'll do 5 strike stream. And then we'll do the API one after this one. It's probably spent this in a 2-part video, but I didn't think that far ahead. If you guys didn't watch the whole thing, it's going to be that long to watch. Or you guys probably skip through parts that you like the best. And here we go. So I'm going to touch my nose, let my hair just kind of tickle on my nose. I'm going to get my hair trimmed a little bit. It's getting kind of annoyance, so to speak. Yay! Alright, see, I'm using MSI Game Edition cards. Session time. He's mad. The climactic end. Yeah, toasted. So she needs to drink. It's been a long day for her. The actual monitor I'm using is a Gateway 60Hz 1080p monitor, LED. Nothing special. So, I do apologize for limited monitor though, but honestly, it cost me $30 on Craigslist. So, I'm not complaining. There's brand new in box too. Well, for an update, the frames per second is about between 44 and 50. Now it's dropping between 20 and 30, up to 40. Still some stuttering. Not as bad as it was before, I think. Might be a draw. Now the fight scene. Whew. That fight scene was pretty cool though. I don't know, I think most of these graphic 3D demos would be great VR games. See, average about 30 to say about 37 average. When I was at 33, between 33 and 35, sometimes 40. So it's time for the Matrix. Take the finger. Time for the physics test. Gonna average about 48 to 50 frames a second. Which is pretty cool. If having a single card in there, I was getting about 25 to 30. So it's about 10 to 15 frames a second increase. Do a graphic physics test. Yay! Actually, all these demos I'm getting extra about 15, 20 FPS higher with the second card added. So that's a pretty good increase. Minus the shuttering though. That kind of stinks. So the fight scene is about 15, 20 frames a second. Playable is about, I say about 25, 30. Calculating results. Let's see how we did. We got way higher on this one than we did the other one. So it's not too bad. We got one more to do. That's this one. The API overhead test. Let's see how that works. We should do pretty well with that one. Actually, the picture in the background kind of reminds me of Doctor Strange or Deception. Deception, sorry. Those are pretty good movies too. Can you imagine being one of those guys to be able to do that? That'd be mind-boggling. Think cool at the same time. Single thread, let's do this. Yeah, about 80, try about 130, drop down to like 40, 50. We have about 35,000, 40,000, about 36,000 objects. First time running this, I have no idea. Now doing multi-threaded. I wonder if they need a multi-thread. I wonder if they use all the threads, all the cores, or just a couple. Kind of wish software developers are more specified when it comes to that. That'd be really amazing. See, we have far better of DirectX 12. This is an interesting test. Probably get something great for a like a render. So probably a production card line would probably do a lot better. It's actually made to render things like this. I'll say one thing, these tests are really fast. Huh. Now, leave you guys in the comments below what you guys think of these this benchmark. Cool. Let's see here. DirectX 11 multi-thread, 1.1 million. 3 single thread, 1.11 million. DirectX 12, 14 million. And Vicarian, 13.5 million. Shows that too bad. Well, there you guys just have, folks, the benchmark of this new setup. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. And subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. You guys take care.